Good evening. Predator Solutions in Michigan. Brian behind the camera. You know, got out here. This
Christmas
is
tree.
Christmas tree. We're not close to the house at all. This is our first time out since quiet time ended. It is Saturday night, and went to the first spot where Brian is, right by Brian's house. We've been hearing them like crazy, and we heard them, and they just decided not to come into the field. So. That was a little frustrating, but out here on the second place, and this is where actually it was only like a month and a half ago, I don't know, and not that long ago, we came here. The lady called and said they've been going crazy and seeing them in the yard, seeing them in the daytime, and we killed that one where Brian could have killed it with his pellet gun, but he didn't understand what I was saying, and then it ran back out. So we're back here.
Yeah, we never even called that night. We never even.
No, we turned the caller on to get it to come back in.
Yeah,
but hardly, like
30
seconds. Yeah. So we're here, and again, we got here, and they pulled in right behind us. They were at some event and let their dogs out real quick. We got set up, and they have all these lights around. Like, they have a really nice landscape pond and stuff. Killed the lights for us, and once again, we didn't have the caller on. We're guessing less than 10.
Well,
probably.
there was must have been an accident nearby, and all these sirens just kept going off and off and off. I waited for them to stop. Well, they got the coyotes to start yipping.
They're
not too far
shot
away.
gobbling at the. I call it shot gobbling. It's like a turkey when you slam your door. shot howling.
Yeah.
So that was going nuts, and yeah, it was under 10 minutes for sure. Probably realistically closer to 6 or 8. And I was kind of scanning to the left, and Brian's like, right there, and I'm like, right where? And then he said across the pond, so I found him, and he came right around, and I got pretty decent video, and he stopped once or twice, but he was looking straight at me, and I've been trying to avoid those frontal shots. It's just such a small target. So he came around and probably was about ready to smell the call and bugger out, and just gave me a little bit more of a broadside, and put him right down. But we are so close. I mean, you can see. I don't know if you can see here.
Yeah, there's the barn right there. It's actually just like a pole barn, big garage,
like
detached
building.
big garage.
So yeah, this is
And there's the house. You can see the Christmas tree.
And the coyote is right there.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over there. It's maybe 30 yards from the house, if that. I'll do a Google shot of
Google
with the
Earth.
measurement, and here, let's walk over to this thing.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can see the house is right there. Nice short walk for us. We have to chomp through the mud. We got a ton of rain yesterday. We really wanted to be out last night, but the rain kept us in. It rained all day and pretty much all night too. And yeah, so here's the pond right here, and here's a little pump house. I put the call in the shadow of the pump house, and there's coyote.
65 yards.
65 yards?
Yep.
65 paces.
65 paces.
Nice shot.
Oh, that's a nice. It's dark.
Really?
Yeah, that's right where I wanted it. Yeah, female, decent size.
Yep.
Female for sure.
Yeah.
Pretty good head.
Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, look at that teeth. You got quite a bit of plaque on them. She's a little bit older.
Yep.
For sure. Pearly whites in the front. That's a big head for a female though, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's a good looking coyote.
Yeah, she's dark. Dark tip.
Look, there's the house right there.
There's the house.
And, here, I'm gonna paste it off to the call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paces to the call. Another second or two, she would have been on it. Actually, this right here is where I walked, put the call out. You can see my footsteps. She's only like 5 feet from them, so I had a good time. We did it when we did it. Foxborough, Hex 24 call.
We are 31.2 yards from the house.
Yeah, 30.
So there it is.
31,
There it
yeah.
is. That's where we're standing, where the blue dot and the house is there. Good old
Yeah,
Onyx.
Show them where the coyote came from.
Yeah, so the coyote came from over on this far side of the pond, popped out of this fence line, come right around and right around to here, and we were actually standing right behind the garage here. So pretty awesome. My blue dot's moving quite a bit, but
So we have at least one more to do tonight.
maybe two.
Maybe two, yeah.
Haven't been out in a while. This is feels
So,
good to get out.
Well, I'm not even gonna say it because every time I say it, we never see you again. So I'm
Hey,
not
we
gonna
didn't
say
kill
it.
one on the first set,
True.
so that means we might kill more.
Yeah.
Usually, we almost never kill them on the first set, and then the rest of the night's a dud. So maybe this will be good for us. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. We're gonna try to really get back out. We got more pellet gun stuff coming up. Obviously, as soon as deer season is over, we were gonna be getting back out after the squirrels. The kids are chomping at the bit to do that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
get back over at the farm and chase some vermin. We saw probably 20 skunks and coons tonight alone already. So, hopefully, coming at you with some more of the fun daytime stuff. Get a little more footage with the 5Ks. We're working on playing with them and getting those going. So, again, appreciate all the following, and we'll be back at you soon.
Thank you. Bye. All right, we're back. We got one earlier on the second set. We're on our third set, and I played a howl, and I put on a rabbit sound. I switched to rabbit sound, and I seen a bunch of deer across the road and running like something's chasing it. So usually when you see that, there's something chasing it, right? Coyotes. So sure enough, we look up, here's a coyote coming. This is a field that's a little over 300 yards across the field, and it's coming right down the middle of the field. Came right up to probably 30 yards from the call, and Janelle shot it, and then it
wasn't doing so hot.
No, it was, we could see the blood coming off.
I could see it leaking, but it was still on its feet, and we don't ever want to chase them, and we don't want them to suffer. And
this is a really muddy field. We got a lot of rain yesterday,
so it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So Janelle put another one in it. Well, we didn't see, there was a coyote to the left on the edge of the woods, and after Janelle shot, she's seen that one, and it ran all the way across the field and went in the woods. And I'm like, well, we're not done.
He says this all the time, by the way.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time we shoot something early in the set, he's like, we're not done. And I'm like, okay, fine.
And you'll see why in a minute.
Yes.
So I changed the sound, then I changed it again, and the fox bang, when we shoot, we have a pup distress that comes on just from the sound of the gunshot. So immediately shoot, pup distress comes on, and sometimes that'll keep them there or bring them the rest of the way in. Well, it didn't. That coyote went all the way across the field into the woods. But I was like, no, we're not done. I switched the sound. I actually put on a breeding sound, and but it's really mellow. And sure enough, 2 coyotes pop out of the woods.
Took them about 5 or 6 minutes to come back out.
They were really leery coming across the field. They coming. And then Janelle's like, you know.
I noticed the one was getting right up close to where the other one was dead. And it got up to it, and then it kind of really stopped and stood there and really hung up, and then turned and went like it was going to start walking away again. And I was like, I think if you're going to shoot, you got to shoot now.
Yeah. So I zoomed in on it, and I'm squeezing the trigger, and nothing's happening. So I turn the safety off, turn it on, I turn it back off, and squeezing, nothing happens. I'm like, man, I know I loaded one because I checked it after I loaded it and made sure the bolt was already all the way shut. So I'm like, and all of a sudden, good thing I was steady on it, and then all of a sudden it went off, and the coyote falls over.
So then I pan over to the one on the right now, and it ran maybe, what, 20, 30 yards, and then it just stopped and looked back, and I was like, okay.
And Janelle put one in that one, and
it ran like a little tiny horseshoe, like a little horseshoe, maybe 20, 30 yards, and I could see the blood coming out of the broadside, and I'm like, oh, and then as soon as it went down, I was like, triple.
Yeah.
I haven't shot a triple.
I don't even think it hit the ground.
Oh, man.
You were right on that.
It was awesome.
So we got 4 tonight so far, and we're not done.
We're not done.
No.
I think that's the should be the title of the video.
Yeah.
We're not done.
So we had, this is the quiet time has just ended, and we've been itching to go out. The place we really wanted to get them was right by my house. I've been hearing them. They've been taunting me for 2 weeks.
And nothing. Well, we had vocals really close. We just couldn't get them through the fence, like I said earlier.
Yeah. And the weird thing is we could hear them yipping and barking as they ran away. And they never seen us. They never came into the field. There's no way they could have smelled us.
Chased something else.
Yeah, sometimes they get distracted. They coming in, then they see a deer or rabbit, and they start chasing that. That's probably what happened, but yeah, so we left there, and
it's been uphill since.
The first set, I think, took about 6 minutes. This one was about 8.
And well, probably 8 to the first one, and then another
6.
Yeah, so probably 20, 25,
yeah.
All said and done. But
hopefully I shut my video off because I'm the one that's got to edit all this stuff. I'm not always the best at it.
That's awesome. All right, we're gonna go get these guys lined up. We'll get back with you once we get some bodies in a row.
Sounds good.
You want to shoot this one?
Ready? one you want to do though.
Triple. 1, 2, 3.